Today, I'm talking about questions you should ask yourself if you're unsure about your relationship. You don't really know where you stand in your relationship. Questions that you need to ask yourself. Let's get right into the video.
Alone with memories and filled with longing, thinking of you, our friendship a strong bond.
Sometimes you're in a relationship and you're not really sure of the relationship. You don't know where the relationship stands, whether you are ending it or you are moving on with it. But that's life. Sometimes things don't always go as we plan. And if you're in such situations, it can be very tough and hard on you. But don't worry. There are certain questions that you need to ask to know whether you should go on with the relationship or you should call it quits. So the first question I think you should ask yourself is, does your relationship allow you to be yourself or your partner is trying to change you? Nobody wants to be with a partner who constantly wants to change them. Nobody wants that. I'm not talking about bad behaviors. Obviously, there are certain things that need to be changed in a human being. There are certain things that you know that is not perfect, so you need to change them. There are certain behaviors. And in every relationship, as we all know, compromises need to be made. You need to make certain compromise. That's not what I'm talking about. In this case, you are with somebody who wants you to be a different person. They see somebody else in you, or they know they've seen a certain person and how they are in their relationship. And they're trying to change you to be that person. So everything you do doesn't please them. So they're always nagging you to be somebody else, somebody you are not. They want you to move from person A to person B because that is who they want to be with, or that's who or how they see their man to be. They expect that they want you to be that kind of person. And that's wrong. You need to be yourself in a relationship. You don't need to be second guessing yourself. So if you ask yourself this question and you think the answer is yes, your partner is constantly trying to change you, then you know what to do. The second question I think you need to ask yourself is, are you happy more than you are unhappy in the relationship? If you weigh the two, is your happiness more than your unhappiness? In as much as we all know that our happiness doesn't depend on somebody else and you need to make your own happiness, your partner needs to create a safe space or an atmosphere for you to thrive in, an atmosphere that will make you happy. You can't be in a relationship with somebody who has nothing good to say about you, always bringing negative energy, always looking down on you and constantly making you feel like you are the worst person on earth, always stressing you, always criticizing you, making you feel like you're not good enough. You can't be with somebody like that. So if you get to the position that you feel you're unhappy more than you're happy in the relationship, then you need to reconsider it. The third question I think you need to ask yourself is, do you trust your partner? Trust is the most important factor in a relationship. It helps to build the relationship and to make it strong. Is your partner someone who is always shady, always lying and hiding things? You don't know nothing about them. If your partner is that type of person, then it will worry the relationship. A relationship without trust cannot go far at all. So you need to ask yourself, is your partner somebody you can trust? If you can't trust them, then you need to reconsider it. The fourth question I think you need to ask yourself is, does your partner support your personal goals and interests? There are some people in a relationship that it's all about them. They don't support their partner's goals. And their partner is always supporting them, what they want to do, helping them to be a better version of themselves, but they don't do the same for their partners. Some people are in relationships that they are constantly helping their partners to build their goals, to be better people, but on the other hand, their partners are not doing the same for them. Whenever you even bring the topic, you raise it up that you want to do something, they are always quick to shut it down and tell you that you are not good enough. Does your partner show interest in things you like and things you want to achieve? Does she support you? Does he or she support you? Do they follow you and help you achieve your dreams? Are they very supportive of your dreams? If you find yourself always sacrificing for your partner, but they don't do for you, then you need to reconsider it. The fifth question I think you need to ask yourself is, do they handle conflicts constructively? How do they react, or how do they act when they are angry? There's a saying that you need to pay attention to people when they are angry, what they say and how they treat you. That's when you will know the real them. So how does your partner treat you when they are angry? How do they resolve conflict? Some people can drag issues from day 1 to 3 months and they don't care about it. Are they somebody who constantly disrespects you when they are angry? Do they say hurtful things to you when they are angry, all in the name of you pushed me to this level? I'm not like that, but you pushed me. You went too far, or you hurt me. So that's why I'm saying these things to you. Do they do these things? Are you the one always apologizing and they don't see anything wrong with what they do? You need to think deep about these things. If you're always the one apologizing and they're always hurting you, saying hurtful things to you when they're angry and all that, you need to think about it and reconsider this. Thinking through it will help you to know whether you should move further in the relationship. The sixth question you need to ask yourself is, are you in the relationship because you're scared of being alone? There are certain people who are scared of being alone. They don't like loneliness. So they are in a relationship just because they want to be in a relationship, not because they are serious about the relationship. Are you that type of person, or is your partner just with you because they don't want to be lonely? There are people who are scared of being single. So they would rather be in any relationship, even if it's hurting them, they'll be in that relationship because they don't want to be single. Do you find yourself being in such a situation? So no matter what your partner is doing to you, you're just sitting there because you don't want to be single? That's wrong. You need to be with people who will lift you up when you're down. People who will build you up. Not people who are just with you because of what they are getting. You shouldn't be with such a person, because the moment you stop giving them what they expect from you, they'll leave you. Are you also with your partner because of what you are getting from them? If this is the reason, the relationship will end, because such relationships doesn't go far. The seventh question I think you need to ask yourself is, does your relationship affect your mental health and your emotional health? It is very important. Gaslighting is a serious thing. If you are somebody who thinks you are nothing and you can't be anything without them, you are worthless. So they act like they are doing you a favor just by being with you. That's a problem. Somebody who is always looking down on you, pushing you down, emotionally abusing you is very dangerous. This person is trying to break you so bad that you feel like without them you can't live. So whatever they are doing to you, you still be in that relationship because you know that you are not worthy of being with better people. So whatever they do to you, you just be there, because if you leave them, you can't find somebody better. No, this is bad. This shouldn't be somebody you should be with. You need somebody who will uplift you. Somebody who will make you feel better even when you are down. Your partner is supposed to be your safe space. So when the world is troubling you, where you're fighting a lot of things in the world, you run to your partner because they are your comfort space, not the other way around. Somebody who encourages you no matter what you are going through. If you're in a bad mood, they can even get you out of the bad mood. You need positive people around you, not people who will just bring you down and dampen your spirits. No. So look within yourself and ask yourself all these questions. If you feel like these questions are a problem in your relationship, then you're not in the right relationship. Just walk out of it. But if you ask these questions and you realize that that is not the case in your relationship, then you can be in that relationship and make things work. I hope this video helps you out there. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to share this video to anybody who is interested in such content. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. Until we meet again in another video. Bye.
Alone with memories, I'm filled with longing, thinking of you, our friendship a strong bond.